Yes, greetings, beloved. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. I'm out of meditation now. I'm out of meditation. My apologies for the time. I had you down for 6:30. Not
Oh,
six.
okay.
Yeah, not 6 o'clock. I get a lot of inquiries, and it might have just got messed up. So, my
It's
apologies.
okay.
Yeah, my apologies on that. So moving forward, have you ever received a psychic medium reading before, or should I explain to you a little bit how I conduct sessions? Um,
Oh, I've received several before, yeah.
okay.
I mean, I just, it's a very useful thing that I use in my life, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, everyone does things differently. Me
Mm-hmm.
myself, I have a YouTube channel. Ella Samory, where this session is going to be recorded. Now
Okay.
it's not live. It's between me and you, and at the end of our session, depending on what comes through, my love, it's up to
Mm-hmm.
you. Rather, you give me permission to publish this video publicly, or you want to keep it private. But
Okay.
I record sessions just for my viewers and also for my clients to always go back. You don't have to scribble scrabble anything down. Just be one with me and hear what your spirit guides have to say. After I deliver these messages for you, which are coming through, after I deliver these messages for you, please feel free to ask any additional questions. As I always tell my clients, your spirit guides are going to begin to tell me things about you that happened in the past, present, and future tense. And mainly the messages that comes through is messages that are affecting your spirit, or rather recommendations to help you along your spiritual journey. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
yep.
Okay. All right. All right. So do you have any questions on that? Are you clear? Are you familiar? Or
Yeah, that's very familiar.
okay. All right, my love. So the first thing that's coming up with you, they're showing me a rainbow, and they're showing me you are on a journey of higher centers, or rather, you are on a journey of higher awakening. But I'm feeling like more so, I don't know if you are into Reiki or you are into like spiritual. I mean, not spiritual, but rather crystals or stones. But crystals and stones and Reiki will help you to basically unlock certain energies that are blocked within your chakra levels, because they're showing me the rainbow, and what they're saying is she is on a path of higher dimension. So I'm feeling more so chakra meditation will be beneficial for you at this particular time. Also Reiki will also be beneficial for you to open up certain portals within your internal universe, so that you can be aligned with the cosmic forces in any event. I'm also seeing that they're saying she is one of you. She is one of you. So I don't know if you deal with tarot cards, or if you deal with, also providing a consultation on a spiritual level. But in the near future, or rather now, this is something that you should want to get into, because you're very good at that. I'm seeing the number 11 with you. The number 11 dealing with transformation and transition. Are you a Scorpio? What is your sign?
No, no, I'm not a Scorpio.
What is your
I'm a
sign?
Leo. Yeah, I'm a Leo.
Okay, yeah. What is your moon sign, my love?
Oh my gosh, I do know that. Maybe my moon sign is Scorpio. What are we in right now?
We're in Scorpio. I'm just feeling.
Okay, my moon sign is Scorpio.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And this is what I'm picking up with you, more so of the moon sign energy, with you, because I'm feeling the spiritualness, or rather the occultness that you have. One of your gifts, is to heal. Is to heal people. So again, in order for you to align yourself with that reality of healing others holistically, my love, What they're saying is she needs to get more into chakra meditation, or rather Reiki, things of that nature. I'm also seeing a butterfly, so you are perhaps in going into a cycle of becoming free and not feeling, or rather not being influenced based on what other people has to say about you or feel about you. Now is the time to be free, or rather enlightened, or rather, you know how when people, the Christians said reborn again. So they're telling me that you are getting into this cycle of being reborn again. So it's gonna be a new energy coming up for you. Definitely a new cycle, maybe also with love. And relationships is what they're also is what they're also saying. The goddess Oshun is definitely here with you as well. The goddess Oshun is definitely here with you as well. And what they're also saying is be mindful of how you treat people and what you say to other people. One thing for sure, they're showing me a mirror, and what they're saying is tell her she has to go through what is known as self-evaluation in order for you to grow internally. So to the extent that you give other people advice, or rather to the extent that you may have an opinion on other people, self-evaluation is the key. Self-evaluation is what you should be doing first. Evaluate yourself, because you know how they say the change comes from the person in the mirror. Yeah, look at yourself before trying to help other people. Is what they're saying. Help yourself. Tell her to help herself before trying to help other people. I'm seeing a food sacrifice. Give me a second. I'm seeing a food sacrifice that they're telling me to tell you to do. Corn, beans. I'm not sure of to who exactly, but the spirits rather, that is with you. Are you hearing me? Hello? Are you hearing me, ma'am? Hello?
Yeah, you were breaking up a little bit, but I hear you now.
Okay. What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, the spirit realm is asking for offerings, and the offerings that they're asking for, I'm seeing corn, I'm seeing beans, and I'm also seeing rice. So in any event, I'm not sure where you reside at, but you should perhaps cook this, cook this food and put it at an intersection, or put it somewhere, if if you're not embarrassed or whatever, put it at a highway, put it somewhere where there's an open road. There you go, there's an open road. So that goes to show that Papa Legba is also with you, in addition to Oshun. I'm not sure, are you familiar with these different orishas, my love? Hello? And her phone hangs up.
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, there you are. Yeah, you dropped out. I'm like, there's nothing there.
What was the last thing you heard me say?
Okay, so when you asked the question and you were like, did you hear me? And then the only thing I heard after that was something like a sacrifice or something of beans and rice. Or beans and corn or something like that.
Beans. They're showing me beans, they're showing me corn, and they're showing me rice, white rice. And what they're saying is give a sacrifice to the spirit realm, so that the doors can continue to open up, or rather not continue, but to open up for you, so that you can have no obstacles in your path, no obstacles whatsoever in your path. So you want to do this sacrifice to the spirit realm, so that doors can open up for you. If you have been experiencing any type of obstacles, or things of that nature, you want to give that offering to the spirit realm in that way. And the way that they're saying is go to like an intersection, where cars and things like that, or a highway, and just place the offering there. Or you want to go to like a homeless shelter, or a place where like a pantry or a church, in any event, and give this type of food, rather it's canned food, with rice, or beans or corn. This is what's coming up with you, definitely that, so that the doors can open up, for monetary purposes. Are you starting your own business, my love?
No, I'm not.
Well, what do you desire to do here on this planet?
I mean, I'm still evolving. I enjoy what I do now, but you know, just as I learn more or see more, observe more, I'm still evolving.
You're
So.
still evolving, right? So this is far in the future. Remember when I told you your spirit guides are gonna tell me things about you from the past, present, and future. So what I'm about to tell you may not even be something that you are able to see, but like I said to you, before, or rather, you're not even aligning yourself with this reality because you don't see it right now for you. But as you begin to evolve, which is the key word, my love, once you begin to evolve, you're going to get into your highest self, or rather you're going to get into the divinity in you. Once you get into the divinity in you, you're going to get into the spiritual you, the higher self in you. And you're going to definitely be doing rather readings, or rather spiritual consultations. Anything dealing with healing and spirituality is something that you definitely need to look into. But again, if you are not resonating with it now, don't rush yourself. Enjoy your process. Enjoy you loving yourself, and enjoy, the cycle in any event. But that's something that you should definitely, be looking into by any means, because it's there, it's coming. Mhm. Give me a
Okay.
give me a second. You come from a big family?
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
My new family is average, but my overall family is big. Yeah.
Say that once more.
My nuclear family is average size, but my overall family is big.
What do you mean by nuclear family? What does that mean?
Parents, children. There's
Oh.
only 6 of us. So the larger family is bigger.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, what you mean by, oh, well, six is I mean, that's pretty, that's a lot of siblings there. That's a lot of children there. But the reason why I asked you that is because I see a crowd of women, and their head is tied up, with purple, and also white. And I'm feeling more so that these are your spiritual sisters, or your spiritual mother, your spiritual grandma. It's like your spiritual family. And they're dressed all in white, my love. They're dressed all in white, and they're here with you. They're supporting you along your journey. So it may also feel like, an angel family, or rather the spiritual guides, that are supporting you and guiding you along your evolution, as you would say. And that's why I asked if you have a big family, because it's a lot of them here as well. Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm. You have any questions, my love?
Um, like the spirit guides that you're referring to, like, is there any definition of who they are and what they do?
Well, your spirit guides, as I always tell, that's a good question. Your spirit guides, as I explained to many people, because I didn't explain it to you because you said you are familiar with channeling. But your spirit guides are the ones that guide you throughout life. You know how when you are in high school and you guide, you have a guidance counselor, and your guidance counselor guides you throughout high school. Well, your spirit guides are responsible for your spiritual enlightenment. So they're the one that guides your spirit, not the physical you, but the spiritual you. And there are many of them. There are many of them. I'm able to I'm able to hear them. I don't particularly see them, directly, but I do hear them. The ones that I see are the ones that come through. As I just mentioned to
Okay,
you.
so the ones you hear and see, you don't necessarily know by name or anything
Oh,
like that.
no, 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 no. Unless you're asking for someone in particular, and if you're asking for someone in particular, that means that those are your ancestors, not your spirit guides. So it's a difference between your
Oh
spirit
yeah.
guide. Huh? Excuse me.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's a difference. I'm able to see people's spirit. I mean, I'm able to see people's ancestors because they once lived here on this particular plane. But your spirit guides, they come from many different dimensions. Hmm.
Okay, let me ask you this. Are
Mhm.
any of my ancestors coming through to you? Do you see anyone?
Well, as I just mentioned, I do see a family, a group of women, as I mentioned, and and they're dressed all in white, and I'm feeling like they are like, um, you know, people from Central Africa. I'm not quite sure of if you know where your bloodline is, but you have ancestral roots from Central Africa, mainly perhaps Ghana, in a sense, the Congo, as well, the Congo as well, and also Ivory Coast, is what they're saying. So you want to get into looking into those particular areas of Africa because these are the women that are coming through now. In terms of your family, if you want me to, give me a second. Your grandmother, one of your grandmothers passed away?
Mhm.
Give me a second.
Okay.
Okay, so your grandmother's here. One of your grandmothers here. This is the way she looks. Give me a second. She's telling me that she was your caretaker. Um, and not more so like your primary caretaker, but more so like she took care of you. And she still loves you. Or not still loves you, but she always loves you. And she's very proud of you. How are you the middle child?
Um, sort of. Like I'm there. Like there's four of us, so I'm the second one. So sort of the middle.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay, this is who I see. Well, she's speaking to me about who you are, and she's saying that she's telling me that you are the middle child. In any event, but you have to understand that the spirit talk and physical talk is two different things, and that's the reason why I'm able to tap into the past, present, and future. So in any event, my love. Definitely your grandma, and that's perhaps who's asking for the food. That's perhaps also who's asking for the food. Where you guys from?
I'm born from the Midwest in Missouri.
Oh,
Me.
yeah, 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 yeah. People from that particular area. The staple food, is starch. In any event, so perhaps even the offerings that I recommended for you to do, it can also be for you to feed your grandmother or whatnot. But I'm seeing something in her nose. I'm not sure if she had issues with breathing, or something of that nature. But I do see, or something with asthma, or something around then. But this is what I'm seeing, or this is what she's showing me. And it could be perhaps her last days, or perhaps how she made the transition. But she's definitely telling me that she loves you, and she's also resonating with the number 8. So you have to also understand that the physical body never dies, but the spiritual body the physical body dies, but the spiritual body never dies. And she's always around because the number 8 deals with infinity. So as above, so below, and as above deals with the spiritual side, and below is the physical side. So she's definitely with you, but she's not saying much. If you have any questions pertaining to her, you can ask them and I can see what she says. But the reason why she came through is because you asked, about anyone from, your ancestors or whatnot. But she's here. She's here. What did she make the transition from?
Now, I'm trying to remember her birthday. I can't. I'll have to find that out. Her birthday and the day she passed. I have her obituary, but not right at hand, so I don't really know what the 8 is with her. But
well, I'm telling you what the 8 is. The 8 deals with infinity. It's the infinite one. It deals with God. It deals with spirit. It deals with there's no ending and no beginning. It deals with as above, so below. So to the extent that you are mastering your higher self, you also have to have balance with the lower self, or rather the physical you. So it's a balance between the physical realm and the spiritual realm. So it's like a Gemini. Geminis are the natural channelers. They're able to tap into the physical and also tap into the spiritual. Remember, as I told you, that when you begin to evolve within yourself, you are also going to be somebody that is going to be able to tap into the spiritual realm if you're not already doing so, my love. So this information that I'm feeling like this information, or rather this session within itself, is more so futuristic information that you may not be able to, you're not quite grasping right about now, and it's okay. It's fine because you're evolving. As you said, you're evolving and you're growing, and that's a good thing. The main fact that you're getting these readings is a profound thing, within itself. But again, we're speaking more so, well, your spirit guides and your grandmom here is speaking more so on the connection that you have with the spirit realm and who you are as the divinity you, the divine you, in a sense. But I wanted to ask you, do you know what she made the transition from? Because as I mentioned, I see her like she's showing me basically she's showing me her experiences here on the physical plane, but I see something like in her nose, um you know something in her nose or something.
In her nose. Like when she passed away, she wasn't hooked up to a lot of tubes or anything like that.
Mhm.
So she didn't pass away through hospice or all that stuff that seems to become more prevalent now.
How did she pass away?
I mean, she was in a nursing home, and she had AIDS. She just kind of had come to her end. She had some hard labor in her early years that wasn't appropriate for a young body. So,
Yeah.
she didn't die of some horrific disease or anything like that. She just aged. It was time.
Yeah, it was her time to go. Right. So again, as I mentioned to you before, even with your grandmother coming through and showing me, her, she's just trying to basically identify herself with me, because again, I don't personally know you and I don't personally know her. So once you ask about any of your ancestors or whatnot, she's the first one that came through. But it could be even a situation, not saying that she passed away with things in her nose or whatnot, not saying that. I'm just seeing her in well, it's not that I'm seeing her, she's showing me that at one particular point in her life she had these things in her nose. And I'm also feeling like she had issues with breathing, or a problem with breathing rather, as asthma. Probably she used to smoke cigarettes. something within that nature, with your grandmother along her journey or her lifetime. And again, like you said, she died. Well, it's not she died because she didn't die, because she's definitely showing me the number 8. She's still around. Her spirit rather is still around. But in any event, my love, in any event, she did. She went through a little bit of some health complications. Definitely, because this is coming through very clearly. And the only reason why it's coming through like that is because you asked, um, you know, of any of your, ancestors in a sense. Give me a second. And she's also telling me how many siblings she had.
Her? Oh my gosh. Let me see. She had a lot. Hold on, let me see.
You know why I'm asking about her siblings? Exactly. You know why I'm asking about her siblings is because she's also telling me that I don't know if it was a sister that was older than her or a sister that was younger than her, but they passed away closely. They passed away, I don't know if it's 3 years apart or rather within the same year, or 2 years apart, but they passed away. And I feel like it was her younger sister, one of her younger sisters, that made the transition as well, and she's with her. They're together in the spirit realm, and that's why I asked you how many. Mhm.
The majority of them was boys,
Mhm.
and there were 2 girls.
Mhm.
Hold on, let me go back into the numbers. I mean, it was like 6 boys and 2 girls.
Mhm.
But my Aunt Leicester is still alive, actually.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Let me see.
Well,
Uncle Curly, Uncle James, Uncle. Yeah, there was 6
all
boys
right.
and 2 girls.
Again, it could be that. Give me a second. Let me drink. It could be that, or it could be a best friend, as a sister. It could be a cousin, as her sister. But she is identifying this other woman, as her sister. Again, we speak in spirit talk. It could be her best friend that she considered her sister. It could be an auntie that she considered, her sister, of any kind. That's why I asked you how many siblings that she had, because again, she was loved, and she definitely have somebody else that is with her, that was dear to her. So that's what it is.
Yeah, I don't know if that would be because the the deaths, the transitions, I should say.
Yeah,
On that
transition.
side of the family, we're spread out, and she still has 2 siblings who were alive, and she's the last one who passed away of them. So no one was around her passing. No one surrounded her passing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's what she's telling me. That's what she's telling me. And again, it could just be spirit. It could just be spirit connection, or rather spirit sister, or rather somebody that she gained a relationship with on a spirit side. But she's definitely happy. And she definitely have somebody that she is considering to be her sister. So that's something that I'm hands down with. And I'm not gonna change that vision because I see it clearly and I hear it clearly. So again, physically, it might have not had happened, in that way that you might have known of, but she's with somebody who she's considering to be her sister. You don't know of any aunties? Well, you may not know. It's all good. You may not know. Do you know of was it the same father? You know,
Mhm.
did same mother, same father? Did the say that again?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're all the same mother and father.
Mhm.
Yep.
Mhm.
Same
Mhm.
farm, same store, same everything.
Same farm, right? You saying?
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. They definitely that they definitely live. I definitely see. That's why I asked you where you was from. Were they from Missouri too as well?
No, she was born in Louisiana.
Oh, she was born in Louisiana. Mhm. Dealing with the Palos. Right. Dealing with the Palos. Dealing with the Orishas down there. Mhm. Mhm. Do you have any other questions?
Mm. Well, I mean, let's do the love, finance, career. Let's do that.
Mhm.
Let's do love, finance, career.
Okay, so what are your questions? Because mainly the
Love.
messages because mainly the messages um from your spirit guides was delivered to you pertaining to and again I'm going to answer your questions about love. However, they already recommended that you do a specific sacrifice for the doors to open up for you. So when you think about it on a spiritual or rather holistic level, that is also part of it, right? When you do a ritual, it's for everything. It's for love. It's for monetary purposes. It's for health. It's for wealth. It's for whatever it is that your heart desire in any situation. So the message is more so that your spirit guides has for you has been delivered. Now I'm ready to take on your questions.
Okay.
Mhm.
So anything specific or
No, just ask the
direct?
just ask the questions, whatever questions you may have. Ask the questions, and I will ask your spirit guides, and whatever your spirit guides tell me, I'll definitely deliver them to you. Just ask the question.
Okay. So what do they have to relate to me about love?
Mhm. Remember when I said self-evaluation? Remember when I said in order
Uh-huh.
and remember when I spoke to you about that self-evaluation, or rather instead of uh may having an opinion on other people, rather you should have an opinion on yourself. And remember when I spoke to you about the mirror? What they're saying is, if you want to manifest, rather it's love or abundance, you have to look at yourself. You have to go internally and know that the creator, or rather know that the universe is responding to your internal vibration. Patience is definitely coming up with you. I want you to, what they're saying, and that's why Oshun as well came up with you. But I also want you, give me a second. They want you to light up a pink and purple candle as a ritual for love and abundance and attraction on a Thursday, is what they're saying. On a Thursday is your day to manifest love in any event. Give me a second. Did you give me a second? hmm Okay, I do see you in the near future um, being in a committed relationship. Is what they're saying. In the near future, she will be in a committed relationship, but you have to know this for yourself. Is what they're saying. You have to trust. I'm not sure if you are a person that is, always skeptical about things, or don't trust certain things firsthand. But in any event, what they're saying is, to the extent that she begins to trust in herself, is to the extent that she will align herself with this mate. So you have to trust that a person or a mate through your ascension, through your growth will come your way, because they definitely are showing me, they're showing me that you will be with somebody in a committed relationship. Mhm. Are you dating
Okay.
now?
Am I what?
Dating. Are you dating now?
Oh no, not in a committed relationship.
No, no, I didn't say committed. I'm asking you if you're dating. Are you dating now?
Yeah.
Okay. No, just asking, just a question. Just a
Yeah.
question. You're gonna feel it, my love. You're definitely gonna feel it. Like, you're gonna feel it when you have aligned yourself with your soulmate, is what they're saying. I don't think that the soulmate is here at this moment, because you yourself haven't evolved into the divinity in you. So you're not gonna attract another mate or another person that is also divine. You when you get involved in a relationship, you want this person to be, you know, stress free. You want this person to love you unconditionally. You want this person to be your match, correct? So in order for that to happen, my love, in order for that to happen, you have to go through what I told you before, this butterfly stage, or this rainbow stage, where you're unlocking certain things, or rather unlocking certain tensions within your chakra level. But to answer your question, or rather to close out your question about love, I definitely see you in a committed relationship in the near future, as she evolved, is what they're saying. Mhm. Mhm.
Okay. So how about
I feel like,
finance
give me a
last
second.
year?
Give me a second. I'm feeling more so what they're saying is your spirit. What your spirit guides is saying is he may have he may be a water sign or an earth sign. Those are the two signs. I'm not sure if you are aware with it, but those are the two signs that you are more so compatible with. What is your birthday actually? When's your actual birthday?
August 1st.
Oh, the number 8. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, and then and then you're number 1, so independence, right? Right. Independent,
Right.
strong-minded, balancing yourself, alignment, things of that nature. Mhm. And then 8, and then 8 plus 1 is 9, and 9 is the number that's closest to God. So again, there's a lot of things that you haven't even unlocked, my love, within yourself, even as a Leo. The Christ energy within yourself. You didn't unlock those things. So there's certain things that right now, even as I'm speaking to you, or even giving you this spirit talk, you may not resonate with it completely, because you haven't, like you said, you're still growing, you're still learning, you're still on this journey, and that's a beautiful thing. Yep.
Right.
Mhm.
um.
Okay, about
So yeah.
careers. Mhm.
Oh no, go ahead.
You was asking me about careers, my.
Yeah, career, finance, that whole thing.
Remember when I told you that you are a person that deals with, would be good, rather not deals with, but rather you would be good with spiritual consultations and things of that nature. The career aspect for you, and then too, the number 8 deals with money. Checks and balance, deals with the 8th house of monetary goals and things of that nature. So you are a natural money maker, but you just have to apply your skills, or rather, you have to apply your gifts in order for you to be content. I don't see you working. What they're saying is she is not a person to work for anybody. So you need to get you need to start. You need to get it going. Definitely need to get it going in terms of what is it that I want to do here on this particular plane. You know how sometimes people is like, oh, where should I start? Where should I start? Or what should I do? I always tell my clients, it's not what you should do, but it's what you want to do. What is it that your heart desires? And when I asked you that question, You told me, oh, I'm still learning, or rather, I'm still growing. So you haven't got there yet. So in any event, what is gonna make you money is what your heart is what your heart desires. You see, and be patient with yourself. It's gonna come to you. You have a long, you have quite some certain cycles. And then too, if your moon is in Scorpio, that's the eighth house right there. Dealing with money, monetary purposes, checks and balances, investments, things of that nature. Definitely. I would definitely recommend that you invest in gold, or even get pyrite. Do you work with crystals, my love?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, yep, yep.
Okay, so then good. So do you have pyrite?
Yes.
Okay, you want to work with pyrite. Pyrite is your favorite stone, or rather your money magnet, as you may know. So when you talk
Okay.
about careers or you talk about finances, you want to work more so on the physical level. Oh, and that's why your grandmother spoke to me about the number 8. Okay, with you. Okay, I get it. So I'm sorry, I'm just going jumping from uh different conversation. Yeah. So because it's downloading to me. But in any event, my love, definitely work with pyrite. When you want to attract money, that is your main tool. They're definitely showing me the money tree. You want to get yourself a money tree, and you also want to get you bamboo leaves. I'm not sure if you have your own garden.
I'm
Ba-
sorry, say that again. I have a money tree, but what was the one after that?
bamboo leaf, bamboo
Oh,
tree.
bamboo leaf. Okay.
Tree, yeah. So you
Okay.
already have it. You already have the money
I have
tree.
money.
Okay, good. So you're on the right path. All right, so then good. So that's confirmation. That's good. The crystals that you already working with, that's confirmation. That's good. You know, but the only thing is, not rather the only thing, but the other main thing is the Reiki, or rather chakra meditation. Because chakra meditation is free. You can do chakra meditation on your own. You don't have to pay
Yep.
somebody to unlock certain things. But in terms
I
of,
have a CD for it.
say that again.
I have a CD for it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So then I'm confirming certain tools that you already have that you need to be using in order for you to ascend. That's what it is.
I use that. Yeah, I use that. The chakra meditation CD.
Huh? Say that again.
I said I use that chakra meditation CD. It's good stuff.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Well, keep doing it because that's a confirmation for you to keep doing it. In any event. So the money, don't worry about money. Be patient, or not rather be patient, but be mindful of how you choose to spend your money, because as the number 8, there's a good and a bad aspect of that, right? There is a side of you that when you get money, you spend money very quickly, or there's also, and then there also could be a side of you that you're able to save money in any event. So you got to figure out which one you're going to do to in order for you to be rich, because you are not meant to work for anyone. In Layton's term, you're not meant to work for anyone. Definitely, it's going to be a waste of energy, a waste of skills. Mhm.
Yeah.
Travel is coming up. Give me a second. Travel is coming up with you. So I'm not sure. Traveling to different places, rather it's local. Exploring, networking, is what they're saying in the near future, or sooner than later. I'm not sure if you are planning on going to like workshops, or planning to go into places where there's like-minded people, to help you along your ascension. But that is definitely coming up with you. Networking, uh, you know, um, traveling in the near future. And then when you travel, you're gonna find people that you're gonna definitely expand with. And that's going to help you with your business in the near future. Uh-huh. Children is coming
Okay.
up with you. Say that again.
I said, okay.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Children is coming up with you, but I'm feeling like children is going to come up when you get married. Or when you are in this committed say that again?
Good. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the way I want it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, well, it's coming up, just cause just because we want things a certain way, that doesn't mean that it's going to happen. But in your situation, what they're saying is this is a possibility definitely for you to have children in this particular realm, the physical realm. But this is another thing. I always tell my clients that you are the creator of your own reality. So if you're already telling me that you're working with crystals, if you're already telling me that you're doing this chakra meditation, you have full potential right there to create your own reality. You're already on this spiritual plane. Some of my clients do that all the time where I provide them with readings and it's like, no, I don't, no, I'm not spiritual, or no, I'm not there yet. But yet as I begin to channel for them, it's like, you are on that level. You have already been doing it. You are in complete alignment. You understand? With your highest good.
Right.
Yeah, so these are just confirmation for you, letting you know that you're on the right path. But I'm feeling more so, keep the plants around you. Keep the plants around you. Do you live in a home or house or an apartment?
Apartment.
You looking to
Hello?
move? Are you Yeah, I'm just looking at something. Are you looking to move?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
No, my lease will be renewed soon, but I haven't made any decisions yet because I don't have to um, give notice until the end of next month, I think it is.
Oh,
So,
so okay, so that's coming up with you. Okay. Oh, okay. No, the reason why I asked you is because I see a space for you. Well, your spirit guides are showing me a space for you, and I'm not sure if you're into gardening or planting or anything of that nature, but that will also be beneficial as a healing, or rather as a hobby for yourself, and that will also get you more in tune with yourself or with your own spirit, growing your own food in any event. You're not a vegetarian, right? Or are you?
no, I'm not a vegetarian, but I have like 30 house plants, so maybe that's it.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah. But why don't you want to start growing your own food?
Mm,
Not
no
now.
reason. Plants and they're beautiful. That's it. I
No, the
mean,
plants are
no reason.
beautiful. Yeah, the plants are definitely beautiful in your home. The plants are definitely beautiful around you. That's a good thing. The plants are definitely
Mm,
beautiful. I have a good feel about them. In any event, I definitely have a good feel about them. But the only one that will also, or rather, the one that you can also add that is a purpose is the bamboo plant in any event, and that will also help with opening the doors for prosperity and monetary purposes is what they're saying. So the money plant is good for you, and also the bamboo plant is also good for you.
mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, bamboo plants are easy to care for. They're very low maintenance.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then too, definitely want to get into setting up altars. And again, please, I don't know what it is. I don't know if you are fearful or you doubt yourself at times, but there's this block uh going on is what they're saying. There's this blockage that that you need to bust through. And on a spiritual level, in order for you to bust through it, they're telling me to tell you to definitely do the, the food sacrifice, for Papa Legba, and also, honoring Mama Oshun in any event.
Okay, Mama Oshun I've heard before, but Papa Legba?
Yes.
Okay.
Papa Legba, he is the deity of the crossroads. He is the one that sits at the gates when you want to communicate with the spirit realm. He is the one that opens the doors for you. He is like a road opener. He opens the roads for you. So you know how you're asking me about careers, you're asking me about love, and you might have a sense of, when is it happening, or just those particular types of feelings. Once you align yourself, or once you give Papa Legba these offerings, and I'm also feeling like the offerings that I recommended is for your grandma as well, so she can open up the doors for you, or rather you can have connection with the spirit realm as well in that sense. But in any event, um though Papa Legba is the magician, the one that grants you your wishes, in any event. And he comes in different forms. He comes as an older man, and he also comes as a young child. But in this situation, my love, in this situation, my love, he is presenting himself as the older man. So more so, more so like the old soul of you. And then two, think about it like this. With the thing with you, your opposite sign is Aquarius, right?
My what?
Your opposite sign. Your opposite sign is
Oh, yeah. Okay.
it's Aquarius, right?
Okay.
And Aquarius deals with serving humanity. Um, and I told you, you are someone that in the near future will definitely be providing spiritual consultations, or rather helping or healing or nurturing people. So take that into consideration as well as a whole. So you have the sun sign, which is a Leo, opposite sign being Aquarius, and also your moon in Scorpio in any event. So Scorpio deals with spirituality, it deals with occultism, it deals with, foreseeing the future. It also deals with transition and transformation. So you yourself, you have reincarnated onto this planet to help people transform, into their highest good. But in order for you to help others, and that's why that mirror came through, that's why they showed me the mirror. So in order for you to help others transform into their highest good, you got to first help yourself to transform, which you're already doing.
Okay, got it.
Okay, my love.
Understood. Okay, this is good.
Okay.
Any roadblocks? Foreseeable roadblocks that I could sort of be aware of and navigate around?
Well, I feel the road. Remember, I just mentioned that to you just recently. Let me tell you something. The only roadblock that you will have is you yourself. You creating the roadblock for yourself. So again, if you align yourself with your highest good, and you know that the universal creator is going to only respond to what your internal vibration is, which is goodness, then it doesn't give a chance for any type of obstacles. But right now, like I mentioned to you before, right now I'm feeling this tension. I'm feeling this sense of doubt in a sense. And that's why I gave you the recommendation to give the offering, so that the obstacles can come out, or rather the doors can open up for you. So it's not a matter of in the near future. I'm feeling this right now, and I'm feeling that it's coming from your own energy. So it's not somebody doing it to you, it is you putting that out there through your vibration. And that's why I'm saying look at yourself first before trying to help other people.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Okay, my love. So again, be patient with
Yeah.
yourself. Be patient with yourself. Continue doing what it is that you're doing. In terms of nurturing yourself, believing in yourself, never second guessing yourself. Is what they're saying. Tell her to stop second guessing herself. Stop second guessing yourself. Say that again.
I said, okay.
Okay. And that second guessing yourself stuff, that's a roadblock within itself. That's blocking you from receiving what the universe has for you yourself. So in any event, my love, eliminate that from your thinking. And just go with the flow. Be free with it. And know that you came back onto this planet, to heal or rather help humanity to heal and uplift. hmm and be in tune with them, and be in tune with itself. Is what the spirit realm is saying.
Okay. Yeah, I can definitely understand that.
All right, my love. How's your mom?
Yeah. How's my mom? She just had a small procedure today. She's doing okay overall. Her health is pretty solid for her age. Like she's, no major ailments, no major illness. Yeah. Do you see something?
It's not that I don't.
Yeah, it had some results back in I think 5 weeks or something like that.
Say that again.
But it's just a cautionary test.
Can you repeat yourself? I'm sorry.
She just had a precautionary test today, and I think they said the results come back in 5 weeks or something like that.
Oh, okay. Okay. No, your spirit guys asked me to ask you how's your mom. They just said ask her how her mom doing. Ask her about her mother. So perhaps if I asked you about your mom, you would then ask me questions in terms of her conditions where your spirit guides will be able to answer. But if you're saying,
I think I don't live near my mother, by the way, but
okay.
My young person took her to the doctor today, and they did some testing. But from what they said, the doctors are confident that everything is fine, but the testing takes 5 weeks. And it's just a little small polyp that they were like, I mean, she's 60, she'll be 69, so everything is always checked and double checked and triple checked at that age.
Well, that's what they said. When's her birthday?
February 2nd.
Oh, Aquarius, your opposite sign. Okay.
She's Aquarius. Now, I'm a 1 and she's a 2. So,
and that's 3.
Time, but we also numerically we stand in opposition. So I know that too.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. She's a very strong soul. She's definitely a very strong soul. Is what she's saying. Give me a second. Okay, so what they're saying, she'll be okay. To the extent that she has the family support. See what it is about what it is about your mom is the family support. That is keeping her hope up. Is keeping her hope up and keeping her spirit alive. So to the extent that she has this family support in any event, I'm sure that her health will not deteriorate in any event. And again, as she's getting older in age, But if she's even willing to exercise, I would definitely recommend that she do so. Is what they're saying. Tell her to be active. Tell her to be more active. Even walking. You know, whoever's with her. I don't know if it's you said your sister or whoever. You want to have her walk with her as a form of exercise, even 10 minutes a day or 15 minutes a day, because that's coming up. Um, that's coming up. And what happens when I'm just curious because they're showing me different things. What happens when she goes to these doctor visits?
Well, different people take her. So the family support is definitely accurate. Sometimes my uncle, her brother takes her. Sometimes my dad takes her. Sometimes my niece takes her. So she's got people there to be around her. Yeah. She needs something if something happens. Now she got thrown into the hospital like unexpectedly last year, so I flew home for that. So you know, she needs something, I'm there. But for the most part, everybody else is right there. So everything she needs is taken care of.
Great, yeah.
Near her.
And what is her condition? What is her primary condition?
She really, honestly, she doesn't have any major ailments. I mean, she has bad knees. Well, no, she has horrible knees. But aside from her horrible knees, she just has to eat better and just take better care of herself. And so now she's having to do that. But her mom, my grandmother, who's the one who came through, also had to do the same thing around this age, which was take correction about the things that she eats. You know, making sure you eat more vegetables and fruits than anything, getting away from beef and pork, you know, just all that stuff that we know, but that their generation didn't practice.
Yeah, so which they feel like they want to eat what they want to eat, and they survived this long, so there's nothing wrong with them.
Right.
I understand, but you said that she had some type of test done to her.
Yeah, it was some polyp.
Polyp?
And they're just trying to make sure it's a polyp, and so they're trying to make sure it's not cancerous. But again, when the doctor did the biopsy, I think is what they call it. So when he did that today and he pulled it out, he was like, it doesn't look like anything, but we're still going to test it anyway. And so that's what today was about.
Okay. And that doesn't have anything to do with her breathing, correct?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. Okay.
No, the breathing is fine.
Okay.
There's no one. Well, the breeding might be my aunt. Oh, okay. Well, maybe this is it. So if my grandmother is saying her sister, maybe she meant her daughter. So that's a possibility.
That's
because
definitely.
My aunt is in the hospital right now, and she did have a breathing tube up until a few days ago. So maybe that was her.
I told you that it was somebody that she was close to, and I'm not gonna let this go. I'm not gonna let this go because it's gonna. I'm gonna tap into it. I'm gonna tap. Say that again.
I said you were like, it was her sister. I'm like, she only has one sister. She's still here, but I think it's her daughter. I think that's who that was. My aunt.
Yeah. I mean, again, you know, when we dealing with the spirit realm, that's how come that's why channeling is more than just listening to messages. When someone channels, you see things, you see images that the spirit realm tells you. So it's up to the person. When I start to tell you, okay, well, who's this person? Who's that person? And if you don't know nothing, now it's me to decipher, okay, well, who's this person that this spirit is trying to tell me, and me, the person that I am, when I see something, I know it's true. I don't second guess myself because I'm that. So it's like, I'm not going to let it go. I don't care if I get off the phone with you. I'm going to continue on with finding out who this person is that your grandmother is close to, that is talking to me about this breathing stuff, because I see it very clearly.
Okay, so
I see it.
that's my aunt.
I see it
in
very
the hospital
clearly.
right now.
Okay.
And she just had the tubes removed from her nose and her throat and her arms. Like she was touch and go. So that's her daughter. That's who she was. That's who you saw.
So when you said touch and go, what does touch and go mean?
Well, she was in ICU. She almost lost her life. My aunt almost took her life successfully, but thank God it didn't work. And so she's the one. I'm flying back to my hometown on Sunday to go check on her. But that's her.
Your grandmother's watching her.
Right now.
I got it now. The mystery has been solved. I got it now. I got it. The mystery has been solved. I knew that it was gonna come up. I knew it was gonna come up. I just knew it was gonna come up. Like this doesn't happen with me. In any event, your grandmother.
It was just the label, I guess, but you were on it.
Yeah, it's just the label. I understand, and that's why sometimes I need my clients to, but again, everyone is on different levels and stuff. But whenever you get it,
I think you're like, I know mom, and that's no good. With her daughter, that's who it was.
Okay,
so that's what she was telling you, that she's there with my aunt right now.
That's right.
Is so comforting. So my aunt needs every ounce of support she can get.
Okay, thank you so much, my love. Thank you. Because I know I'm not bugging. Thank you. But when you just asked who came through, so it's not even a matter of she was coming through for you. Well, she was coming through for you, but she's also, because of the situation that is going on with your auntie, she's showing me who this woman is. That's why I'm like, something is in her nose, breathing. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. Like, yeah, that she's showing me. She's trying to tell me, because again, I don't know her and I don't know you, but I'm the messenger. So okay, so you're and you just said that she was going in between realms. So she's and remember when I spoke about channeling, Gemini's being the one that communicate between the physical realm and the spiritual realm. So that was what was happening with your auntie, which is her daughter. She was going in between realms. She was going into the spiritual realm, and she was also going into the physical realm, or rather resonating on the physical realm. And that is how come she had this connection also with your grandmother, who was on the spiritual realm. And that's why the number 8 came up. The number 8 deals with as above, so below. Remember?
Got it.
You got it? Yes.
So, trying to figure out if my grandmother is a Gemini. Like, that's why I'm like, I need to check her birthday. But I think she's a Gemini, but I can't confirm that. My cousin would know. But I do think that my grandmother was a Gemini. And I do think that one of her dates, either her birth date or her transition date, was an 8.
I mean, it's just the number vibration. It's just the number vibration that she's telling me to decode. Decode, like she's saying the number 8, the number 8. So again, when you speak about the number 8, if you're telling me that, she might have made the transition on that 8, or her birthday's on that 8, that means that she's just trying to identify herself and telling me who she is.
Okay.
Or she.
Once I find, I'm gonna inbox you. And tell you. But I think that both are the case. I think that she is both a Gemini, and either her birth date or her transition date is an 8.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll find out though.
That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. So you got this 8s all around you too. You got your grandma, that's 8. You have you, that's 8. Your moon sign, is in the 8th house. So 888. So infinity. As above, so below. There's no beginning and there's no ending. There's money to be made and there's money that you will lose. You got to be very cautious, or very aware of how you could make money, because you're an easy money maker. That's another thing for you. You're definitely an easy money maker. Pyrite is resonating with you. Work with that, work with that energy. Also Oshun, Mama Oshun, is well with you. I also have Oshun baths on my site that you can take advantage of in any event. And I'm telling you, you're on the right path. Step by step, little by little.
Right, exactly.
I'm just very
real.
I'm just glad I'm just glad that we got, that it was settled of who this woman was showing me,
Right.
because I told you, I'm like, I see this as clear as day. Like, I don't know, you might not. I said what I said to you. I said, you may not know who she talking about now, but I know who she's talking.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's about her child.
Okay.
And it's true because, my aunt, and we all love her unconditionally. Like, we feel, my family, I think, feel that hospital up when she went in 2 weeks ago. And what she's struggling with, she struggled with when my grandmother was alive. And my grandmother would feel it, and she would grieve, and she would be hurt, and she would be like, no, I don't want you doing this, So my grandmother extended love and let her know, I want you healthy, I want you happy, and I want you alive. So it definitely makes sense that my mother is fiercely with her right now. She was when she was a kid.
Okay.
So that makes sense.
Yes. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, thank you for confirming that. Yes. Okay. All right, my love. Thank you so much.
I don't know what this didn't pop into my head, but I was just like, no, they're only two girls. Like, I was just stuck in that frame of comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my grandmother is a protector, and she loved her family.
Yeah.
And she's the one who loved family more than most of us do, and we're like, she really did love her. But
exactly. And that's why I said.
So that's, she's spending time with her unconditionally right now. So she's on this plane. Is what she's telling me.
Yes. Oh, okay, great. And that's why I said your grandmother was like your caretaker, in any event. But she is a caretaker.
She is. Yeah. I'm stuck with my nuclear parents. I mean, both my parents are still alive, and I grew up in their house with them. This is the grandmother that had a very loving reach, and everybody was like, I'm her favorite. But she just had that magic. So yeah, that was what that was.
That was good. I'm glad. I'm very glad. I'm very glad, because I wasn't gonna let this go, because I would have been like, what? I'm gonna go into. I need to know who this person is. Cause I'm gonna let her know who this. But it all worked out, and I'm glad. Your spirit guides. I thank the universal creator for guiding me. And I thank your spirit guides for leading me to ask you certain questions so that we can solve who your grandmother in fact. And your grandmother has a very big smile on her face. So yes, indeed, it was. And I said her sister. It could have been, like you said, it's her daughter. I said sister. It looked like her sister to me. I don't know. Well, she's old enough. She's your auntie. So so that could be.
She's looking after her baby.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm glad. So set out a prayer, my love. Set out a prayer for your auntie. Set out a prayer for your grandma. In any event, and things will go well. Definitely.
Gotcha.
All right.
Hey, well, thank you for the reading today. I really appreciate it. This is definitely good and notebook and, reassuring. Like, this is really good.
Oh, thank you. Oh, my love. Thank you as well. Thank you for choosing me. Creator bless.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, enjoy the rest of your night, okay?
Same to you. Bye-bye.